public service announcement
Here we
for
go.
anyone that didn't know. Me. Right. So I've got an agreement with a really close friend of mine, that we will call each other when we really, really need to. And what I mean by that is, when you're in a bad mood about something and you want to call your mate and have a little rant. Not that. That's fine. Do that. That's fine. When you want to call someone to have a little chat because you've got some, I don't know, good news, or you just want to have a little chin wag. That's all good, but not that. I'm talking about the time when you feel so wretched and so bad, you think, I can't possibly talk to anyone because I've got nothing good to say. Like, I feel awful. I feel desperate almost, And I've always said, I want you to know that those are the times you can call me. And it's always really difficult when you're in those moments. And I'm terrible at it myself, by the way. I'm terrible at it because you think there's nothing anyone can say to me that is going to make me feel better. There's nothing. I'm so down. I'm so depressed. I'm so wretched that it's this conversation is pointless. But I always say that they're not. They're definitely not pointless. That's why places like the Samaritans exist. The point is, you reach out, you make a connection, you make a contact. Anyway, long story short, to say that a friend of mine reached out to me this morning, and I was so honoured and so proud to have been able to be there for her and to take that call. And you know what? Of course, I wasn't able to fix anything. And she wasn't asking to be fixed. She was just asking to be listened to. And I understood what she was saying. And I just reminded her that, it won't be like that forever. And that things will be okay. But right now, you sort of just have to take it moment by moment, because when you're in that terrible state, I think you lose a sense of hope that things will ever be okay, because you're always looking into the future. It's always going to be awful. It's always going to be, and it's like I was told when I was feeling like that, just remind yourself, is there anything terrible happening right now, right this minute? Am I okay right in this moment? Yes. Okay, next moment. Am I okay in this moment? Yes. Okay, the next moment happens. And it's like just taking tiny, tiny, tiny little baby steps all the way through the day. It might be all the way through the week, might be all the way through the month, depending on what you're going through. But that was always really helpful to me. Nothing can be fixed, nothing can be changed. But at that very moment in time, are you okay? Are you're not in danger and you've got a roof over your head? If the answer is, like, no, you're not in danger, yes, you have a roof over your head, then you're probably doing better than a lot of people out there. So it's just a sort of reminder to anyone who's listening now to just please pick up the phone. Please just reach out to that person. You're not a nuisance, you're not a burden. It's actually, I think, what we're made of. It's like why we're here, to feel like we can be useful to each other, and to feel like you can be as messy and as open as possible to someone, so that they go, yeah, mate, been there, absolutely understand.